Hi guys, welcome back to our channel Maria Ajit. Today we are off on a weekend getaway from Bangalore.
We are heading towards a very unique place.
We are going to Dondaling. It's a Tibetan settlement here in Karnataka, just 180 kilometers from Bengaluru. So let's go.
Yes, let's go.
We started early today around 5:30 a.m. to make most of the day. Right now we are at the Bangalore Mysore Expressway. It's about 6:20 a.m. and the road looks perfect for a long drive. And around 7 we reached Madhur, which is a point where you exit the expressway, and we are at Madhur Tiffany. We just stopped for a quick breakfast here at Madhur Tiffany. Time for a quick breakfast stop. A road trip in Karnataka is incomplete without some hot dosa, idli, vada, and strong filter coffee. The breakfast was kind of okay, na?
Yeah,
It
washrooms
was,
were clean.
yeah, washroom was amazing. So if you are going through this route, going to Coorg or Mysore, this place is a good pit stop, na?
Yeah, correct.
So keep watching the video. Then we continued our journey to Dondaling. On our way, we have stopped here near the Kaveri River. You can see a dam from here. I'll show you the views. Yeah. From Bengaluru, the drive takes around 4 to 5 hours. Last 40-kilometer road is really bad. The road is really bad. It's full of potholes. So that was the last 10 kilometers. Then the road gets better. So only that stretch of the road is that bad. After that, the road does get better. We finally reached Dondaling and just look at the view. Dondaling is one of the lesser known Tibetan settlements in Karnataka. It doesn't even feel like Karnataka anymore. It's like a mini Tibet right here, just few hours away from Bangalore. We have reached Dondaling, and on the way we can see a lot of stupas and prayer wheels and prayer flags. It's home to beautiful monasteries, prayer flags, peaceful surroundings, and authentic Tibetan food. Dondaling has some stunning monasteries where you can see Tibetan architecture, monks going about their daily ritual, and locals living a quiet and spiritual life. Walking around here feels so peaceful. You can literally hear the wind and the prayer flags fluttering. It's so calming. Here you can find a number of stupas and monasteries. So we'll be showing you a lot of Tibetan culture and monastery architecture, food, and an amazing peaceful weekend getaway. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do consider subscribing. So we have reached the Dondaling guest house, but unfortunately there's no rooms available in this resort. So these are the cottages you can see. There are like AC cottages, non-AC and suite AC cottages, but It's all sold out. As there was no booking number that was available online, we couldn't book prior, but we'll put the booking number for you guys. If you want to come here, please book it at least 2 to 3 weeks in advance. There's a cafe here where we are thinking of having lunch, so we'll go to the cafe and have lunch. And you must try the Tibetan food here. It's delicious. We really had so much fun trying the local delicacies. There is another resort nearby, so we'll go there and check out if there is room available there, or else we'll head to Bangalore. It's a very small place, so there's hardly any big resorts or hotels nearby. And this place is really beautiful with the mountains all around. And the climate, daytime, even though it's hot, at night it's supposed to be cold. That's what everyone told us here. So we have reached the Wind Horse Resort. There is a restaurant also in this resort. So we'll go and see if there is rooms available here. So in this resort, rooms are available, but it's only like basic room, which costed us 1,200 only. It's a really basic room, so we'll just go and show it to you guys. It is a very simple, basic room. We just thought to adjust for a night because the place Dondaling was really beautiful and we really liked the vibe of Dondaling. So we thought we want to stay a night, explore few more cafes and few more monasteries. So that's the reason we adjusted. The washrooms were not good at all. So we would highly recommend to book the Dondaling guest house. Then we rested for some time and then again headed out to explore few more monasteries. Hi guys. We had snacks from this cafe called Beer Cafe, no? It was really nice. We had iced tea, fried momo. Show you guys. It was yummy. So we are back at our resort. So this resort has a swimming pool, and with the room you can access the swimming pool for 1 hour.
Hi guys.
Hi guys, behind there is the swimming pool, so we'll go and have fun.
Yes,
Let's go. This is a lovely swimming pool. It's really big. This is the kids area and that's the adult. And there are like spaces here. ठंडा है क्या? And this is the night view. It's really pretty. Up there is the restaurant. Hi guys, so after the pool we took rest and now it's almost 8 p.m.
Yeah.
We have come for dinner and we've ordered some fried rice, omelette, some chicken wings and some coke. We are having dinner at the same place we are staying. It's called the Wind Horse.
Resort.
The food was kind of okay, so we were still hungry, so we went back to the Green Tara cafe, which was in the Dondaling guest house. This is one of the highlights of coming here. You get to taste authentic Tibetan dishes, which is rare to find in Bangalore. Hi guys, it's our next morning here in Dondaling. We have come to the main monastery here. So we'll go in and show you guys. You can see behind me. So let's go. Hi guys, so it was a nice morning here in Dondaling. We went to the monastery, the main monastery. We had breakfast and now we are leaving for Bangalore. It was a nice experience. It's quite peaceful and completely different from the usual spots near Bengaluru. You can even do a one day trip, or if you have like an extra day, like a weekend, then you can come and stay here also.
Yes.
And the cafes and all are really nice. The food is awesome, like Deer Cafe, Green Tara restaurant, and even the restaurant we stayed in, the hotel we stayed, the resort,
Yeah,
Wind Horse. That was also really nice.
Yeah. But when you're doing one day trip, you need to come early here because
Yeah.
at 3 o'clock
The main monastery closes.
Yeah, the main monastery will close down by 3 o'clock.
One thing, book your room in ahead, like at least 2 weeks in ahead, to get the main guest house, because we would have preferred the main guest house, but we did not get option. This was also nice, but the washrooms are not that great. So the only problem was the washroom.
We will share the details below
in the description. So do check the description for all the details. Thank you guys for watching.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel. Maria Ajay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.